Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Hardcore Heroes. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Somewhat okay.
excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mhm.
See, we got snow over here.
Oh, that's good.
We're down into like the 20s and teens, so it's probably not going to melt for quite some time. And then we're supposed to get a winter storm here, so there's just going to be more to add to it.
Nice.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That show's pretty great.
What?
It's hard to describe because it really is about as bizarre as the name would suggest. But it's just like I don't even know how, like, just episodes where the protagonist goes, "This spaghetti must definitely be dangerous," and then it's hard to explain.
It is an anime with the name JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You can expect it to be weird.
It's
Fair
really
enough.
fucking funny though. It's a great show.
It is.
Awesome. What about the rest of you? Anything?
I've just been and bought a Christmas tree.
Oh,
It's cool. My girlfriend's decorating. Apparently, she says you're gonna come out in 4 hours and it'll be a winter wonderland. So
oh my
I'm
God.
excited about that. Yeah.
Wait, how do you
Um,
feel about her decorating it without you?
Yeah, she seems to think that's a big deal, but I'm glad of it. I mean, I don't really care.
You're glad of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Things are different across the pond.
Well, no. So I was having this talk with her when I was a kid. I would come home from school and my dad would have decorated the whole house. So that's just how I never did the whole decorating it myself thing.
See, I got to be part of the process. You know, if I came home and everything was done already, I mean, I'd be excited and surprised, but I'd also be a little upset.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, I don't know where you're coming from, Neil, because I have helped set up Christmas decorations before, and I was so glad I didn't have to get involved in it last year.
It's effort, isn't it? So what else have I done?
These
Tell you what I watched,
assholes.
Neil, that you recommended. What's his name? Bo Burnham.
Oh, the Make Happy?
Yeah, it was really good. That I really
Yeah,
enjoyed that.
definitely a different style of comedy show.
Yeah, I liked it.
Another one of his is up on Netflix too. It's What?
Oh yeah.
I never watched that one. Is it good? Is it?
I like it more, honestly.
No, really. I like that straight white male song. That's a good one. That's a good one.
pretty
What else have I
hilarious.
watched? Don't know. It's a bit trashy, but if anyone watches Designated Survivor on Netflix, it's about the trashiest thing that I watch, but it's pretty good. Basically, this guy's like he's like the minister for housing or something like that in the U.S. election, and in the U.S. government, and the president wants to like fire him out of the cabinet. So he's gonna get fired like the next week. But the president's doing like a state of the address thing. So apparently they have this thing like the designated survivor, like somebody has to not be in the address just in case everyone gets killed.
Mhm.
And lo and behold, that's what happens. Like everyone gets blown up. The Capitol building gets blown up. So now this guy who's about to be fired is now the president.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Wait, it's called Designated Survivor?
Yeah.
We
So,
don't have it.
really?
Yeah,
I
I
see it
guess.
on Netflix.
Really? I typed it in. It didn't show up.
Yeah, it's weird. It does that for me sometimes. It doesn't show up.
I mean, I have seen
but
it there
it's-
before.
It's the guy from 24, Kiefer Sutherland, is it? That
Oh
guy.
yeah, it's no longer available for us in the United States.
If you guys like stand-up comedy, right, check out this guy called Stuart Lee. He's a very smart comedian, British guy. I'm going to see him soon. But if you just Google him on YouTube, there's a bit about Top Gear and Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond are fucking good. Oh, and me and Bass played Baldur's Gate last night, and we made Malachi and Kine and Morin got killed like 4 times like, within an hour.
Yeah,
Killed by a
it
giant
was-
spider.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
huh? Giant spiders
Yeah.
in Baldur's Gate.
The first one was a giant spider. The second one was death by flesh golem.
Ooh.
Third one, some wizard had a sheep in nowhere, and we encountered a thief who wanted to break in, who told us there were 2 flesh golems in there. We thought, hey, maybe we can send this random NPC we just met, some necromancer, he distracts the flesh golems, and Morin can steal the stuff. Well, too bad it were 2. They one-shotted Morin. The wizard who had 4 HP, Morin had 14. survives one hit and then gets killed.
Oh, poor Morin.
Tell you what, though, making Van Helsing. Do you know how many times I had to click reroll to be able to make your stats? Fucking ridiculous.
That's
I couldn't
actually
even
cool,
get-
though.
I couldn't even get stats low enough to make Malachi. I just had to go with a little bit better.
No, like I remember we made characters in Neverwinter Nights, and I couldn't make a character anywhere near
Yeah.
Van Helsing. I was like, I have to have like tens and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, Malika and Van, you are the two sides of a spectrum. You have to push really hard to get stats as good as Van, and you can't really get stats as bad as
No,
Malachi has fantastic stats.
67 total. That's pretty low, I think. I didn't
That
see
is
anything
low.
that was
It's-
that low.
It's very low. Yeah,
I've never
Yeah.
seen anything below a 70 in that game.
Who cares
Hmm.
about
Yeah.
the total? It's all about the. It's
The
about the
one
high and the
stat.
low, man. You want some good ones, you want some low ones, you want some in between. Total stat
Yeah.
count is a
He doesn't
sucker's
have
way for
any low
going it,
ones.
man.
Yeah,
He
I've just
just
got
has
10
all
on
tens.
everything.
I mean, if Malachi would be a Pokemon, you would mercy kill him.
Oh god.
Too many times now, Bass.
All right.
um,
Bastion, what'd you do this week so we can hop into game?
well, I am sick again. Can't be sick enough, apparently. But I played the alpha of Divinity Original Sin 2. It's only the first act. It's about, well, depends how you play, 9 to 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, it's an alpha. And I like sending them test stuff. I broke the game a few times.
Good.
Or at least not intentionally, but
Neil just broke something of his own.
Yeah, I heard that.
You didn't hear
And-
anything.
it's great. I really have to say.
Cool.
I can see what it will become, and
I am really looking forward to it.
I can say you will enjoy it.
It takes itself a little bit more seriously than the first game, right?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Because like the first one was pretty goofy. It's like you meet a weird goblin guy and he tells you the world is ending and you have to go save it.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's still a bit ridiculous, but you could say it's a bit more gruesome.
Okay.
You don't meet a
That's
weird
cool.
goblin guy that tells you the world is. Oh, you're talking about the imp.
The first. Yeah, the imp in the
Yeah.
first game.
Okay.
And
That
how,
whole
like,
bit. Yeah, I
behind the
didn't like
scene
that whole
devoured.
bit. I much preferred the story on the ground.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. So let's do a quick recap to figure out where we are, so that way things can move. People can die.
All right, who wants to do it?
I do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the session before last session we ended in Shirebrook, and yeah, last session we started. I think it was in the night or early morning. In Shirebrook, we were woken by a soldier who was sent by, what was her name again? It was the knight from Pink.
Yep. What's her name?
Names. I should have written it down.
What's her name? No one remembers her name.
Kel'Thuzad.
Nobody really knows her name.
Lisa. Let's just go with Lisa.
Yeah, from Pinecone. And
This is why no one
Pinecone
likes
is
you guys.
Pinecone, who remembers, is the village from where the assassin came from who murdered Baroness Belmont, the late Baroness Belmont. And and he murdered her husband as well. Was it her husband?
Oh, yeah. Because he was getting suspicious.
Yeah.
She murdered her husband, and she was pressed into service by the cultists. Again, they did something. They murdered her family, and pressed her into service. And this night came to us because the people or the villagers spotted rope figures in the marsh, and we traveled to Pinecone. If you can show the map, Neil, maybe you can show where it is on the map, so
yeah,
people
I've
see
got the map up already.
It's right at the edge of the swamp, about right here. And yeah, we searched the house and the edge of the swamp. In the house, we found a few hairs and a white hair, probably from the woman we saw before with the cultists in a vision. And yeah, we did not decide to scry on. We decided to leave immediately into the swamp and follow a track Kine found through the edge of the swamp, a bit through the tether wilds, and on the way we were attacked by Sturgis, who found that flying in a group is not good if you see a wizard. We did edge around the swamp near the Thornwood Forest, and then the tracks started to lead into the swamp. We followed them, got attacked by some, what were called, mudmen?
Moldman.
Moldman, we chased them off, killed a few, chased the rest off. Then we followed some kind of, we didn't know if it was a river, some kind of water. We followed to a lake, and there we followed it to a lake, and I think Van located a rope.
Yeah, I was searching for just robes in general.
Yeah. Locate magic detected some robes.
We went back and spent the night.
We did go back out beforehand. We found the lake, decided maybe we should rest before we do anything. So we marked our way out, rested a night. Malachi fought off Sturgis the whole night. And with spells, we did go in again, followed our marked trees. And
it was the second day that you came back that you found the robes.
Yeah.
The robes were...
Yeah, we used locate object, yeah.
He used locate object.
And
wait a minute.
It's fine. I'll continue the recap. Then, coming across a section where they thought this would be the area the enemies were, these roadmen were, they retreated to, discuss their plan when people started popping out. I don't know if words were even exchanged before spells started being
Van just pulled out his bow and started shooting, and they started casting spells. So it was kind of like a mutual immediate draw.
Yeah, so they came out. You guys attacked them right away. They countered with their spells. 3 of them died when their leader kind of called a temporary truce, popped his head up, and started talking to you guys, saying things along the lines of, we're just taking down the old world order so a new one can be built up. When Malachi says, enough of this, and casts web over the area. Now,
I've seen enough movies to know that everything he was saying is what every bad guy in every film says.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for that shit.
They could all be followers of Cheese. They still murdered a bunch of innocent people. They gotta die.
Yeah. And sorry about this right now. My father is quite persistent in knocking.
So, I think we are going to roll initiative.
Wait, can we request a map, Neil? I mean, I feel like this is quite important.
It's true.
I know. I know you don't like doing it. You don't have to.
Yeah, we'll get a basic map.
It's a basic one. No, you just fill in all the trees, color it green. Get a few clip arts of clerics.
These things are not happening.
Ah.
Let me see what you get with cleric clip art.
You can.
Okay. Everyone
I
should
bet
be.
you can find some cleric tokens.
I played a game with a friend of mine, and he was DMing. It was the first time he DM'd, but he was talking about how long he'd spent doing it, and eventually we had to stop because he didn't have the time to sort of run the campaign. But every time there was an encounter, the map was just like the whole page of Roll20 was covered in clip art. Like everything was coloured. Like, you must have spent like 4 hours making the map for every encounter. Like, no wonder you didn't have the time.
Yeah.
That's why I like drawing them on the spot. And it's just like this weird barrage of just circles and shapes.
Abstract art.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. So this is kind of the waterway that we're working with here. There is a bit of land. Like this. There are a few of these little islands popping around.
And a few dead cultists on one. I mean, we already in my mind, we already decided to call them the Lemming Cultists of Malchus.
I don't know why you're calling them cultists. They're as much of a cultist as Van Helsing is a cultist.
I don't know about that. Yeah, because they've kind of fractured themselves off from the typical church, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
they are the typical Church of Malchus. They're not cultists. They're the official, you know.
Are they though? Because if you went to Stromheim and went to speak to the cleric of Malchus there, like, he wouldn't agree with this, would he?
Well, maybe that's something that you should go ask.
Well, I would if we could get into the sea.
Oh, well, that sounds like your problem.
Let's call them.
Pretty great though. Just like we find out this leader's name. Like, hey, have you heard of like von Stroheim over in the swamp? It's like, oh yeah, that's my father. How's he doing?
Did he kill everyone yet? Oh, good.
Awkward.
And so the party is kind of in this region right here, and there's some cover, there's some bushes, some trees. They were actually kind of standing behind some bushes and a large tree.
Yeah.
And that's where they were. Malachi and Van Helsing have managed to break free of the web. Meanwhile, Bastion
Entangle.
is the entangle. Meanwhile, Bastion is still stuck in the entangle.
It's kind. Please call
Kind
me.
Bastion, Bassmaster. You know,
Come on.
No D&D character would be called Sean or Nick. Well, Bastion, that's totally a name for a D&D
that's-
character.
see,
true.
you just have too cool of a name in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some big rocky thingies over here.
Okay, and where are they?
Drama rocky thingies. So much for a quick little map.
Hey, this is the most detailed map I've ever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. This is probably the nicest one we've ever had in Hardcore Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's some rocky thingies like that, and
Has that
the
been
baddies.
set up like that?
Yeah, because it looks like a rooftop. Remember their little parapets that have been
Oh, yeah,
collapsed?
yeah.
I mean, there are other rocks on these other islands, so from afar and with the grass and the other things that have grown over it, it doesn't look like it until you've,
Yeah.
seen it from the side, or if you had an aerial view, which you don't.
Neil, I meant to ask how much of an idiot felt the cultists who entangled the archers. Because that is
They
the
entangled
most-
all three of you. That doesn't make them stupid.
They didn't know we were archers.
It's true.
Well, you can obviously see the bows.
Yeah, but who knows? Van might be like crushing them if he was in melee.
Yeah.
For all they know.
M for Malchus, folks. So, this is our map. We're going to roll initiative and start our game off. So, who wants to roll it?
Okay.
I'll go and do it because I have a spell that I want to cast right away.
This is not to scale. This is
Okay.
just to
Alright.
get an idea of how things look.
Can I get an idea of how far away they are then?
Yeah, I think we had said they're 100 feet across, 80 feet across the water from you.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's the same music they played when we fought the giant.
It couldn't be. I couldn't have played you this music when we fought the giant. This is
Yes,
coming
yeah,
through
we
the sound
tried
pad.
once again.
We can't
We
really
tried
hear
the
it.
sound pad when we fought them.
Oh, yeah, we were screwing with the sound pad, yeah. Okay, so you roll a 5, they roll a 4, they go first.
Okay.
You hear the man calling out to you, "Oh, you bastards! We could have worked together!" As the web around him erupts into flame, dealing him a certain amount of damage. 2d4 damage, actually. All right.
And then he just dies.
No, he does not die. Everything goes up in flames. He gives a cry of probably pain from the fire, and his head just kind of ducks below that little barrier that it was behind.
Okay.
Artie's turn.
All right. I'm going to cast Water Walking. I can cast it on up to 3 people, so I'm going to cast it on Malachi, Kine, and myself.
I will start. I will put down my bow, pull out my broadsword, and try hacking my way free through the
You
entire.
can slowly make your way free. It'll take you a few rounds to exit.
What's the
It's,
plan here?
Van casts Water Walking, says, "You can walk on the water now." And he starts, and without any more words, he just starts to run across to the.
Well, first I have to get out of the fucking plants.
Okay.
I will.
So I'm gonna move up to the edge of the island. I want to go low so that they'd have to get up out of the hole to be able to see me.
Sure, you can duck and run and kind of crouch
Well,
behind
I want to end there, is what I'm saying. I want to end not gazing down into the hole, but ready to just slash anyone who comes up out of it.
So you want to be on their side of the parapet. Ooh.
Okay, so wait, they're past all these stone rocks. There's a hole, right?
You don't know. You haven't seen it.
I want to duck down behind, on the side that I'm on right now. I just want to duck down behind one of those stones.
Yeah.
I don't want to be visible from inside whatever
Right.
they're in.
Right. Okay, so you have run up and taken cover behind a parapet. Malachi?
all right. Well, can I follow Van? I assume because he cast a spell and move, I can move and then cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
So I want to crouch down behind this parapet here, away from him. And can I look down the hole?
You can look over from where you are across that area. You.
So what do I see?
You see a kind of just a big bush that's had a branch pushed aside. You can't really see down into it very well. The bush is kind of smoldering, and there's some smoke coming from all over because there was just a big fire here. It doesn't look like a pit. You can kind of see a couple of steps leading downward at an angle, but there's enough brush in the way that it's difficult to see.
But hasn't that just all been on fire?
It's a little bit on fire. It's not like a raging inferno. It's like if you toss a log in the fire and then pull it out after 30 seconds, and it's kind of steaming and smoking a little bit, but it's not actually on fire.
I want to get a look inside. I want to see if they're right there.
Sure, you're gonna have to walk right up to it then, and push aside the brush.
But the guy was just poking out of the hole. Did he push
so
it back?
think about a bush kind of overgrowing the entrance. So if you exit the entrance, you have to push aside some branches to make room for yourself. And then if you go back in, the branches just kind of close back over. So to look down this area, you're going to have to really get in there and examine it.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shadow Monster.
What shadow monster are you creating?
A troll. From behind the... So I'm going to cast it behind the hole.
On top, but just back, right?
I don't know, just
What do you
behind
mean
it so
by
they wouldn't see it.
Right.
So
So
they
it's still
wouldn't-
on the
yeah.
ground level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then I can act with it, right?
All. Does it get to act on the same round that it's summoned?
That is what you said last time. It doesn't specify in the spell.
Isn't it
think
what we discussed that it doesn't get to act the round that it's summoned because otherwise it could summon and act ridiculously?
We discussed that if it does something ridiculous, then they can still disbelieve on the turn, even though it's not their turn.
Sure. Alright, so you summon a shadow monster troll.
Do they have to save to disbelieve it?
They do.
Oh,
If they choose to disbelieve.
they have to spend an action to do it. So
Unless it's really ridiculous, is what we're saying.
Yeah, if he summons a red dragon, but the size of a mouse, wearing a tutu and speaking in a high-pitched, squeaky voice, I think everyone's going to realize that this is an illusion and not a real thing, even if they don't have a chance to. Like, if an opportunity presents itself where people might not believe it, I'm going to give them a save, even if it's not their turn.
Neil, I know that Malachi can cast this spell, and he explained it to me then too. How do I...
You see me cast it and it appear.
I mean, you see him cast a spell, and you see a troll appear.
Yeah, well, I know the spell. He explained it to me, and
you know he has the ability to create shadow monsters. You don't know the spell that he just cast. You know that is something he's capable of, but you don't know all the capabilities of of what he can do.
God, I'm so white here. So I can act with it, right? How does it work with me not being able to? Like, if it goes somewhere where I can't see, does it control itself? Or can I somehow...
I mean, it generally controls itself. You're not saying, like, move your right arm here, move your left arm here. You generally say, go kill that thing. And then it goes and
so I want it to bust down the hole and kill the first people it sees.
Yeah, so you can just tell it to go down and rampage throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so
Do you want me to roll its health?
Yeah, it's only 10%, right?
20%.
20%.
So am I right in thinking a troll is 6 plus 6?
I think so. You've seen a troll before?
33, not
yes, we fought one in the Dwarven Stone Village. So 33 is divided by 5.
6 plus 6.
So 7.
Does it round up for fractions?
Yeah, anything more than 0.4 is a 1.
nice.
So I bust down there, Neil, and attack the first guy that I see.
Okay, give me 1 sec here.
How many hit dice does a Boule have?
More than 7, I think. And I wanted to rip away the bush, on its way.
So it starts to shred the bush.
Unless that's going to be its whole turn.
Wait, would the bush not have been burned when they burned the web away? Like,
as we said, it didn't catch... the web burns away fairly quickly, so maybe a few of the leaves are smoldering, but it's a living bush, so it doesn't just go up in flames, right? It's smoking a little bit. It's, that charred but not on fire state.
Well, it's a troll. It should be able to just walk through the bush and
Yeah,
flatten
it can rip the bushes apart, no problem.
Trolls are scary, man.
Good question. Can a shadow troll regenerate if it's
Yes,
down
if
to-
they believe it.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
down to 0?
So, as the troll pushes the bush aside and begins to descend the staircase, you see this kind of cord that, you didn't notice before start to rise off the ground, and you hear a tree to your side begin to snap back into place. And a cord seems to have wrapped itself around the troll's legs and lifts him up, and so he's dangling underneath the tree. And he takes D6 damage from this. He
Does
takes
he not
4
take a
damage.
save?
Does he get a save, Neil? No?
I have calculated all the things that need to be done. I don't want to explain what's going on. But you guys see this troll rip apart the bush, start to head down these stairs, and then just get, picked up by a snare. Ow, fuck. Picked up by a snare and dangling upside down from a tree.
How high up is he? Oh, it's
And
a
his
magical
hands are probably
snare.
scraping the ground.
I recognize this spell. I know exactly what this is. I have this spell.
Can we do something about it?
Yeah, you can cut it like normal.
Alright, but that is Bastion's turn, so you start cutting your way towards the edge.
Cold shot the rope, Bastion.
Neil, I would say I stop immediately as I see the troll. And can I take the rest of my round instead of cutting free, try to disbelieving it?
Sure. Try to disbelieve the troll. Give me a saving throw versus spell modified for wisdom.
By
Does
the
he
way,
get a bonus?
yeah, I get a +4 bonus because when I see an ally cast the spell, I get a +4 bonus. I think it's in the illusion chapter. Under magic, the
You get a
PHP.
bonus to disbelieve things if your ally has cast it.
If I see it and I know
mean-
the spell.
I mean, he's seen it appear out of nowhere. That's got to give some sort of bonus.
illusions. I mean, you know, you might also have actually just summoned a real troll. That is also a possibility.
Yeah.
When an
summoned it inside the
illusion
hole.
creates a situation of inescapable death. La la la. That's the only area where I see a +4.
At best, having an illusion pointed out grants another saving throw with +4 bonus.
Just make me
And
a. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So illusion has not been pointed out to you. So give me a saving throw versus spell modified for wisdom.
That is spell. No, I don't
Nope.
pass.
Malachi has summoned a troll. He has pulled a troll out of thin air, and
I think
his troll has been
you two
trapped.
you two probably hear a very painful.
Bastion,
Oh.
who is his hated enemy of trolls, has now a new target, probably.
At least he's in time.
You hear coming from underground, it's slightly muffled. Actually, Bastion probably can't hear this. I don't know why Bastion's a V. He should be a B. But Van and Malachi can hear a voice echoing from below. You know, the old order is gone, and it's up to those with the power and the will to set the new world on its course. We
Is
were
it
hoping
moving
we could
further
rely
away?
on you, the two of you, to make that difference, to play that role, to
Give it
determine
a
the
rest. Even
story.
telemarketers aren't as desperate as you. Breaking the fourth wall. Sorry, I had to do it.
You narrow-minded
moving down?
fools! You're only looking at the problems at your feet. You're not the heroes we were hoping you would be. We will find others.
Is he moving away down the corridor by the sounds of it, or is he not?
No, the voice doesn't seem to be diminishing, but it's
Alright,
kind of
so
faint and
how-
hard to hear from down there.
How, this troll,
Yeah.
how, can I reach the cord to cut it down?
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, we
I'm
have to
gonna
roll
cut it down.
initiative
You
first.
gotta roll
don't we?
initiative for next round.
Okay. I guess somebody else do it?
I'll do it.
Oh, by the way, does Van believe the troll?
Yep.
I'm not trying to disbelieve it.
Everyone believes the troll.
Shit. 9.
It's not really a matter of believing the troll. The troll is a real thing. It does exist. There is only the matter of trying to disbelieve the troll. Your turn.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna
Go
cut the
Van.
troll down.
All right, Van goes over and starts to hack at the ropes. How long
It says
does
it can be
Shadow
cut by
Monsters
any.
last for? 1 round per level. Okay.
I know the spell. It can be cut by any magical weapon, so I'm gonna cut the cord and free it.
Okay.
Is that his action?
Yep, that's his action.
Okay. Can I look down the hole now?
Yeah, so you can see where the rope, the bush has been pulled aside, ripped apart. There is a spiral staircase heading downward.
I don't see anyone.
Nope. I mean, you know, it's a spiral staircase, so you can only see maybe a quarter turn at most.
Okay. I'm gonna send the troll down and then follow him. And then I want to look. I'm gonna look
Oh,
down
yeah.
the hole of the spiral staircase.
And
By
yeah,
the way,
don't
Neil,
forget
the troll regens.
yeah.
Right, it starts regenerating 3 points of damage after three rounds after it had taken its first damage.
Is it every round or every 3 rounds?
There's different types of regeneration. I'm not sure which one the troll is. I'll check it right now.
He's just your bog standard troll, this guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody got use out of the snare spell, because I've taken it many times, and it's never done anything for us.
Starting 3 rounds after first blood, the creature recovers 3 hit points per round until healed. So
Would it recover like 1 hit point per round, or will it actually recover 3?
it'll recover 3 hit points. Oh, you're right, because it's got 20% HP.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Probably 3.
I
mean,
think
he
it would
gets-
recover all 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets normal regeneration. I think somewhere it's stated.
Neil, so I still have a half move, right? Can I follow this troll as it starts to go down?
Sure, but Malachi's going right after it.
Sure. I'm gonna stay like a few feet behind them.
So I wanna look down the hole now. What do I
Well,
see?
again, it's a spiral staircase. You can't look down it. You have to go down it to see something.
Oh, it's like a stone.
It's a
it's not.
stone spiral staircase. Yeah.
Okay, so there's like a solid wall around
right.
it.
You have to go down it.
All right, then I'll let Van go first.
All right. So the troll goes down. Van follows. Kind, what are you doing? There's a fucking troll, and Van's helping it. He's helping the troll.
I will take my bow, throw it onto the nearest ground outside of the entangle spell, pull out my short sword, and start very, very angry hacking away these plants.
Okay.
And making my way towards.
All right. As we
Right,
said before,
this
it's going to
area.
take you a few rounds to do that, and last round you spent your turn trying to disbelieve the troll. So you're still a few rounds out. So it will be this round and next round before you can get out.
Yeah. Don't worry about it too much. That just means you're not going to die with us.
The troll goes down. Van, you're following the troll.
I'm a few feet behind them.
Yeah,
But,
me too.
Like I want to keep a little bit of distance, but I am following the troll.
And I
And
still haven't
Malachi?
cast. I haven't cast a spell, but I'm following. If I see anyone, I will do something. But
Sure. So the troll goes down first, makes it down to the first level. Van, you can't see anything, but the troll, Malachi, can you make me 3 troll attacks? Wait, do they get 3 or 2 attacks per round?
3.
3.
Make me 3 troll attacks.
Any bonus?
Yeah, they roll a +7 to hit.
He's better than me.
27. Wow.
Wow.
So that's 1 hit for D4 plus 4 points of damage.
Still not bad.
8.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So Van Helsing, you come down this staircase. Make sure everything is right. Nope. You come down this staircase into.
Oh shit!
This room is actually supposed
Oh,
to be
whoa,
well
a
lit.
real dungeon map?
Hey, I was talking about the other map, and look at this.
Seems kind of low resolution.
Really? Seems fine to me.
Bitching about
Yeah, what's this going on in
everything.
the bottom right? Is that meant to be hidden?
So no, this is supposed to be Malachi because he's got a staffy thingy, and I was planning this on another. It doesn't matter. So the
No, but
troll.
in the bottom right, there's a
Yeah,
a
there's
room.
like a room that we can see.
There is no room.
room you can see.
the bottom right.
Oh, whatever. Too late. I don't give a shit. Don't look, but it doesn't matter. So this staircase actually does continue to go down to another floor below, but the troll has moved out into this. Whoops, that's not showing up. Into this region over here, where you see a couple of these priests with flame blades in their hands, preparing to do battle with it.
Awesome.
Can Van and Mia make?
Well, Van's
Well,
first. So
Van
Van,
can't
what are you
attack.
doing?
So I can't cast a spell right now, can I?
You cut the troll down
Yeah.
and moved, so no, you're done.
Okay. So we're going to next round?
No, Malachi's come down the staircase now.
Oh, okay, yeah, he still has his action, right?
So can I see which? Does one of the clerics look injured?
Yes, one of them looks wounded.
Okay, so I'm gonna magic missile, and I'm gonna do one missile at the one that's wounded and 3 at the other one.
Okay.
So against the one that's wounded for 5,
He dies.
Excellent.
and against the other one, 13.
He lives.
Wow.
Okay.
Coming from over in that area just behind the wooden doors, you hear the chantings of a spell, and I need Malachi and Van Helsing. Let me double check. I think both of you need to make me a saving throw versus spell.
Okay,
Remember,
is
I've got
is this
mirror
my
image up.
alternate in any way? Because I would get my wisdom bonus.
Hold on. Is it what in any way?
Does it affect the mind? Like, is it an illusion or like mental domination or anything like that? Any spells that affect the mind, you get your wisdom bonus for.
That's a good question. Does hold person affect the mind?
Yeah, it does. You get wisdom bonus for that.
Okay.
And Neil, I've got 6 mirror images, so
It doesn't matter. Your mirror images work for like melee stuff.
It's
The-
melee
an illusion cannot be affected by a hold person, you know?
Yeah, but he has to choose who he attacks with it.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
It's an
viable.
AoE.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he has to. He can only hold a number of people. And
Right,
has
right. He
to
can
ch-
hold D4. The effect is centered
he
on a
has to
point
choose.
selected by the caster and affects person selected by the caster. Oh, duh. Affects person selected by the caster. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Alright, so he's
So-
got, well, can all of your mirror images fit down here at once?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why not?
Because there's not a lot of
It's
room
not-
in that room.
it's mirror image.
I mean, they can all come in. He doesn't even have to be the first one. He could be like in the back of the line or something.
Alright, so Van is definitely targeted. And,
Okay.
well, let's just give him a low chance of hitting Malachi. No.
One
So,
attack.
Van, give me a saving throw versus spell. I don't think
Pass.
Wisdom.
Either way, I pass.
Okay.
It does now. I was looking at it earlier today.
Where are you?
Hold
Oh, yeah,
person.
saving throws are adjusted for Wisdom.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll double check it right now. But
No,
I do
yeah,
pass
it's definitely.
regardless.
It casts only. Spells cast to only 2 people. Sure, doesn't matter. So you both pass.
Do I lose a mirror image though?
They are not affected.
They can't be
Yeah.
affected. But they can't. If
Yeah, I
they
guess
can
you
be
would.
affected by this, then that should be them being the same as being hit by a weapon. If a hold spell is being cast at them, it makes sense for them if they can be targeted by a hold person spell for the spell to fizzle the image. So
okay.
one image does fizzle around you.
I think it should just hold
Yeah.
the image, shouldn't it? Because it doesn't damage it in any way. Like taking damage dispels the mirror image, but it doesn't like.
If a mirror
happy
image
for
was
it to
picked up by a
fizzle.
snare, it would stop.
But the snare does damage. Snare does d6 damage. So I feel like if you're just holding it, it would just be stuck in place and it wouldn't be able to move with the others. But it would.
But then it's obviously not really me, isn't it? If all the others are moving and that's not, then it's obvious that that's not me.
Yeah,
so
I think
does-
it dispels the image.
That actually kind of makes sense. Like it breaks the illusion of it, so it
Right,
kind of
right.
fizzles away.
Okay, well that is that spell being cast. Let's roll initiative for next round.
All right, I'm gonna do it because I want to cast a spell right away. So, once.
Good luck.
8.
No.
Terrible.
Okay, Van. Let me check saves for this spell.
Oh, I hope this is heat metal, Neil.
It is heat metal.
Because
Excellent.
you'll find that bronze is a non-ferrous metal and therefore the spell will not work.
Ooh, so heat metal is completely worthless. So no one would actually have a heat metal spell at all then.
Probably
Wait,
not,
would
no.
they know that though?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Would
yeah,
they
I
know
mean,
that it's non-ferrous?
Well, they'd have tried it and seen it don't work, right?
I mean, people would know in general that heat metal doesn't affect bronze. Do they?
I don't.
Right, like, because they would have used heat metal at some point in their life to try and like heat their cooking pot, and like, oh, my bronze cooking pot doesn't work. I didn't realize it was only a.
I didn't know
Ferrous
either.
thing.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like I didn't know that either about the spell. So would they have thought of it?
Well,
I had a
think-
little chuckle to myself today when I realized that.
All right.
We finally have an upside for everything being done with bronze.
Neil, how brightly lit is this? Is this hallway?
You're not in it, so you don't know.
I mean, for Van to know, because maybe they don't see it. It's that it is bronze.
Well, no one would take a heat metal spell ever. It's a non-existent spell in this world because there's no iron, right? Like it's not a spell that anyone would ever have, or the variant of heat metal would be targeting bronze specifically because there is no like iron is so rare. This spell is not like an applicable thing anywhere ever, right? It's like it's like having a heat metal spell when everyone's using Stone Age technology and leather armor. It wouldn't make sense. If the spell can't affect your targets, you would never ever take that spell. So instead
agree.
of
I
casting
agree.
heat metal,
My only complaint is like I didn't know that about the spell. So would they have thought of that?
well, I think
they are not. They don't have 18 intelligence.
Well, I'm saying if you had memorized a spell and tried to cast it in combat, and then we looked it up and said, "Oh, it only affects iron instead of bronze," I would have said, "Well, you shouldn't have taken that spell. Pick something else."
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
fair.
I would have.
If I would have been able to swap out a spell, I would have just been like, okay, can I not cast it then in that situation and just
Yeah,
given
I
up
would have
the
let you
spell?
swap it out because that's you wouldn't. That's a pretty basic thing. Instead,
What other save do I have to make?
oh, there's so many clerics in here.
Why do they all have combat spells?
Maybe you should stop and have a conversation with them. Or maybe when they're out in their wilderness base where they've been murdering people, they think it's a good idea to kind of stock up on combat spells in case someone comes to kill them. Or, if they have to get through their swamp to survive.
Hold person's not that much good against Hydras.
No, that's why there's only a few hold persons in this group. Van Helsing, can you make me a saving throw versus spell this time?
Pass.
Beautiful.
Yes!
Okay.
Come on, Van.
So one guy that goes off without a hitch.
We need to hope the troll dies before Bastion gets down here. Before Khan
I'm gonna
gets
cast aid on this troll. So this troll better not fucking die, Malachi.
The two guys with the flame blades fighting the troll make their attacks.
One guy, one's dead.
Oh right,
one's
one guy makes his attack. A 12 is a miss against a troll.
Excellent.
Yep. This
Yes.
is second round of the trolls living, by the way. Or this will be the third round.
Third round,
Right.
yeah.
Let's see, one's dead, the others have retreated, so you can only see those. So another points a finger at a Malachi illusion. How many of them are there right now?
There are 5 more illusions.
5 illusions and a real Malachi.
And so 1 in 6 chance.
Okay. 1 in 6 chance. Nope. One of your illusions is commanded to die and disappears.
Can it make a save?
Well, it rolled a 4 on the save, so.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All right. So is it our turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Bastion, I'm sorry, Kine, you finally clear the foliage and can get to your bow.
I
sheath my short sword. Oh no! I take my bow, just put it safely away, and storm over the lake if I can, or at least start to.
All right, you come across the lake. Actually, conveniently enough, as you start storming across the lake, you notice behind you the foliage in that area returns to normal. The duration of Entangle wore off this round. I'm sorry.
I don't pay it any attention.
Good.
So Neil, Van Helsing runs up to this troll and casts aid. The troll gets 8 temporary hit points.
Oh,
It also gets another +1 bonus to its attack rolls and +1 bonus to its saves.
nice.
8 temporary HP, +1 to attack rolls and saves.
Yep.
Okay. This is the 3rd round of the troll's 7-round existence.
Yeah.
Malachi, make some attacks
So-
on the troll.
Well, hang on. I can't command it. Does it have to attack this guy?
I mean, this guy's here. If he moves, the guy will get an attack of opportunity against him.
Can the troll make an attack, do a half move, and get its other 2 attacks?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, it makes
No,
sense
I
if
think
normally
they-
you can attack.
No, I think they all got to go at the same time. It's a troll. It's not a very smart creature. I think it shreds its opponents.
Sure, but I could go first, right?
Yeah, go
Or
first.
So, the room that I see some light coming from, how many people have I heard in there? Does it sound like they're
you
all
can't.
at that?
There's like a troll, and there's Van, and there's these people shouting and flame blades all over the place. You have no idea how many people are behind those walls.
Okay. Can I go and look through the door without incurring an attack of opportunity, or is it too tight?
You would be adjacent to the guy. You wouldn't incur attack of opportunity, but you'd be engaged with the target. So if you tried to cast a
Okay.
spell or move past or do anything, it would be problematic. But you can come up to him.
No, fuck it. The troll can kill him.
Okay.
1 4. That's a hit, I think.
The
16.
16's a hit for certain.
Don't forget the +2 hit bonus the troll gets.
Yeah, it's got +8, so it's a 12 with 4.
Right. Okay. Anyway, the troll rips the 3 HP guy to shreds.
Okay. So, I will walk up to the door and look in.
Okay. You move up and look across.
Yeah. And I would have seen this bit as I walked, right?
Right.
But I didn't see anyone.
Well, there are people there. I don't have tokens for
okay.
them because I was kind of planning this under other circumstances, and here you are now. You see kind of on the edges of your vision. Actually, no, this should all be well lit. How do I change the settings on this? Forced line of sight and global illumination. Nope, that didn't work.
You've probably got to unhide everything.
Here we go.
Maybe. Nope.
Yeah, I think we need to do.
Sean, are you cold?
Oh yeah. My window doesn't shut properly, so there's always just outdoors leaking inside.
You see everything. You shouldn't see everything, so just zoom in closer and ignore
Okay.
the map that you're not supposed to see.
Okay, so we can see the dining room is what you're getting at?
Right.
Okay.
Should be in forced line of sight, though.
You have the, you own like the premium account, right? So
Yeah,
you know,
Neil, you can just hide. There's like a DM button to just hide, and then you can just drag squares and hide bits on the map.
Yeah, I know, but I was hoping to have it do automatically where your character could see.
Mm.
I will hide the things. I was just hoping it wouldn't have to come to that.
Okay. So where are they then? What do I see?
Nothing.
Everything goes black. Malachi dies.
It's a shadow dragon.
There you go.
Nice.
That's what you see.
Okay.
And
Yeah, but
in it, you see towards the back over here.
Yeah.
There are the clerics. You see a few of them over in this region. Stream can't see that. A few of them, a pair of them over here, and a pair of them over here.
Fireball.
Is this the scale?
Yes, this is to scale.
So Fireball will just wreck that whole place up.
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. Fireball.
Roll me 7d6 as those 4 guys make their saves.
25.
It's not
Could
bad.
live.
They could possibly live.
I think that's average. Slightly above average.
3.5 times 7. 17.
One of the guys passes their save. Half of 25 is 12.
It is exactly average. Well, kind of.
I think it's slightly above.
1, 2.
3.5 times 7 is 24.5. So yeah.
It's half a point above average.
Yeah.
3 of them die. 1 of them lives, taking 12 points of damage.
And I will pop my
They
head
die
back around the corner.
screaming and burning.
Excellent.
I'll just like move back around this corner.
Do you have to do initiative?
We do need to do initiative.
Malachi, you do this one. I rolled it last
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
All
5.
No, that is not looking good for them. You can hear some worried talking. It's low. When I guess, no.
Did they win initiative?
Yes, they won initiative. So you can just hear some mumbling in the distance. And it's your turn.
Send the troll in, Malachi. Van pulls out his bow and runs to the doorway, ready to shoot an arrow at the first person he sees inside.
Alright, yeah, I send the troll in.
Which way is the troll going?
Well, it runs into the room, looks around. What's it say? No one.
You can't see what the troll sees, but the troll... I mean, if you're telling the troll go and kill, it'll move on its own.
Yeah.
If you're trying to direct its movements specifically, it won't do anything.
Well, I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna follow it in.
Okay. The troll comes down the middle of the hallway and turns up like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Does the voices sound like they were coming from down there?
You can't tell. I mean,
There's nobody in this room anymore.
not that you can see. No, there's
Van's
burned
gonna-
corpses on the sides.
Van's gonna follow the troll.
Yeah.
All right, so Malachi and Van going this way. Bastion, you're coming down the staircase because it's not that far away from where you are, and you can hear. You can't see them, but you can hear the sounds of their footsteps on this first floor.
I will follow the footsteps and step towards the door and look through it.
All right, you look through it in time to see, I guess, Malachi and Van Helsing approaching that edge right there.
The troll? Nobody.
You can't see the troll anymore.
Does the troll get some attacks?
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
I hear screaming coming from one.
Troll, make your 3 attacks.
It's still got aid, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck me. What's going on with these rolls? 2 hits.
All right. That's more HP than the guy had remaining. So the guy that was wounded by the fireball and fell back gets ripped to shreds by the troll as the troll
Who's
pokes around
got
the corner.
2 rounds left?
Right. The troll is currently standing in this doorway right here.
I look around. Is there any more rooms that we can see into?
Oh yeah, there's also this small
room
little
down
area. Yeah. Looks
Is there
like
anyone
a
in?
small
Is there anyone in
chapel. No.
Okay.
I will will go towards Malaka and Van. Why did you summon a troll?
Whoa, chill out there, man. It's just it's like the owlbear. It's not real.
It's an illusion, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what I've been assuming.
come on. I give him, hurry up.
Can I
kept you
do
so long?
another save, Neil? Disbelief, because it states that if the illusion is pointed out, you can.
Yeah, go
get
ahead. Give me a save at +4. I don't know how Van instantly assumes it's an illusion, but that's okay.
I was assuming an illusion because he's done it before. I didn't know that it could.
All right.
I
You
can see
through it, and it is just a shadow of a real troll.
Hey, if a random troll appears and stops helping you fight, then who's gonna question it?
Not answering. Slightly more composed. The troll the two probably can handle this. I take a look into the other room, or at least look towards it, see if I can see anyone in there.
Be careful, Bastion. They've got spells. Kind. I'm sorry. Now that we pointed it out, I keep saying it. Be
I
careful,
stab
kind.
Malachi with my two.
Mirror image.
Yeah, can I look at least into the room? Not standing by the door, but kind of look into the chapel.
Yeah, you can see what you can see on the map.
Nothing. I can.
Right, there's like
nobody's
a little
in-
altar, there's some candelabras.
Is there a red swell on it?
On the altar?
Yeah, is there like
no, there's just a
Malchus?
big purple cloth over it. There is a holy symbol of Malchus hanging on the wall behind the altar, though.
Okay,
And
I can
a
see
small
nobody.
little statue of him.
Hmm.
Hey.
The brickwork in this place, Neil, does it look to be the same place that we scryed on, yeah?
It's limestone. Is that
Okay.
close enough for you?
Yes. Unless these clerics are really particular about the places they stay in.
Well, limestone's a
Only.
very common stone, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat was saying that Kine should have picked Dwarf as his favorite enemy.
DJ Brandon, yeah. Neil, can we do a break?
Yes, I was gonna have there's a thing that a guy had a held action, which he hurls down that little corridor towards you. It is a produce flame.
Does he take the troll or someone else?
He's
Probably
hurling
the
at
troll.
one of the Malachis.
Oh,
Is the troll not in the way of me, though?
Kinda, yeah. He might end up hitting the troll instead. I'll use Fire Rain to melee rules, and trolls are size large, so he's more likely to hit the troll, but he's aiming for Malachi.
Yeah. But there is 7 Malachis, so.
There are 5 Malachis.
5 Malachis, yeah.
No, it indeed strikes the troll, bursting for d4 plus 1 points of damage that does not regenerate.
Yeah.
But he has temporary HP, so it wouldn't regenerate anyways.
Sure, you lose 5 points of damage off your troll.
But is he started to regen the initial damage he lost by now?
Has it been 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was the third round.
No, this is the second round that he's done that. He regains the 3 next round.
No, because last round was the third round with the troll.
No. He got pulled up on round 0.
On his
Round
first
1,
round.
he comes down. Oh no, round 1, round 2. Yeah, this is round 3. So next round, this will be the third round.
Last
so he
round was
regenerates,
the
yeah.
guy that there's 2 rounds left. Last
Right.
round that he leaves, or after this round, he has 2 more rounds.
Okay.
So this is the 4th round.
So
or the
why don't we
5th.
take a break here? When we come back, we will see what happens in the rest of this dungeon. See you guys on the other side.